Hey everyone, and welcome back to my channel. So this is going to be another grocery haul and meal plan for a family of 5. So if you want to see more, then keep watching. So I hope you're all well. Welcome back to my channel if you are a regular viewer, and hi if you are new. So if you are new, you won't know that most of the time I do my grocery shopping at Tesco. I have delivery saver type thing, I order it online, have it delivered. Tesco was the main place that my parents shopped when I was growing up, and it's kind of the same for me. But I don't know if it's a slight issue with coronavirus. Feels like I'm saying Voldemort when I say that, because it's like, it's a big deal right now. But slots are going really quickly. Like normally I can pluck a slot like the day before, or you know, a couple of days before, and they'll be ready and available, but they are booked up 3 to 4 days in advance where I live at the moment, which is a little bit irritating. So I couldn't get a slot for Tesco when I wanted one, so I actually went to Asda. Never ordered online from Asda before, at least not to my like recollection. I do like the George Home stuff though, I have ordered from there many a time, but it's a little bit different today. And I have to say something before I continue this video. Like, our budget, generally speaking, for a big weekly shop is around £80 to £100, and I try and factor in as much of everything as possible. So sometimes we will buy wine, or like, you know, we'll have rum from the week before so we won't need anything, that kind of thing, or we'll buy cleaning products, or sometimes we'll get them from elsewhere. But I have to say, I do think that Asda is cheaper. I feel like we got a lot for this shop. We spent just over £100, and I feel like it would probably cost us at least another 10 or 20 if we did it in Tesco, so that's food for thought. There were some bits that I wasn't like as keen on, like they didn't do certain things like the way I would normally want to buy them, so there wasn't as much like loose fruit and veg, for example, that kind of thing, but I will let that pass me by. I've got my delivery saver with Tesco anyway, so I'm going to continue to use Tesco, and I'm used to shopping there, but I was just pleasantly surprised, that's all I would say. But I'm going to start rabbiting on and get into the grocery haul part of this video, and then if you stay tuned until the end, I will run through my meal plan for the week as well. So without any further ado, food time. So starting over here are a load of extras. I guess that we wouldn't always get every shop if we shopped at Tesco, or we wouldn't even always get every week, but I thought I would talk about them because normally when we shop at Tesco we tend to pick up any drink that we want from like Aldi because it's really affordable, but also sometimes we'll go to Waitrose because they've got like a better choice on things that Mark likes, which will be like bourbon, for example, that kind of thing. But anyway, I'm going to start here. So kitchen towels, self-explanatory. This was like a bundle pack, and I think it was about £3.50, something like that. And then the Corona, this was like a bit of an added extra. We never normally buy this much beer in one sitting, but there were 2 for £20, and then even the like, you could get a crate for 18 bottles, and that was even more expensive, like per bottle. So we went for these because Mark was like, oh, it'll last me ages and it'll be a lot cheaper. So we've got 24 here, and yeah, Asda had some really good deals on like drink and stuff, which I didn't realise. So we stocked up on those because normally Mark will drink like bourbon or whiskey and coke, or just whiskey on the rocks, but he's into beers at the moment, so we've gone for that instead. I picked up a bottle of Prosecco because I'm going to my auntie's tonight, and I'm going to take that with me. And then I stocked up on the Coke Zero because we both love this in this house. Then I got 4 bottles of the Asda soda water, and I think this came out cheaper than Tesco as well, even when you buy them like separately or in bulk, so that was good. I picked up a peach and apricot squash because the kids are going through a phase of loving peach squash. We got them one from in the Lake District over half term, and they were obsessed with it, so I picked this up, and it's no added sugar, fruit and barley one. And then I also got a, sorry, I'm messing my words up today, I got a strawberry double strength squash, which I don't normally see like a strawberry one at Tesco or elsewhere, so I was really pleased to see that because they also like strawberry Ribena, but this is a lot cheaper. Then we've got some cashews. This is all like store cupboardy stuff now. Cashews for a cashew curry that Mark's going to make on Wednesday. Barbecue sauce. I actually wanted the a cheapy Asda one, but they sent this as a substitution, which is even nicer, so I'm really pleased with that because I saved myself money there. 2 tins of chopped tomatoes with garlic. I got some Barilla linguine because this was on offer, and then 2 packets of basmati micro rice. Sorry, a bit lazy, isn't it? But it's really convenient because sometimes when we're eating, we eat quite late and it's just a bit quicker. And then I got some Cheetos Flamin Hot, which I never see anywhere else, and I just really wanted to have these. Like, I remember having them when we went to Florida when Daisy was a baby, and they're so nice. I'm hoping that they're the same. So I've got those. And then over here is like bread and a couple of freezer items as well. So we've got plain tortillas for quesadillas, plain parathas for the cashew curry that I mentioned that Mark's going to make. Any that are left over we tend to freeze, or I rehash them for lunch boxes, that kind of thing. Easter bunny crumpets. I know that Easter is a way away yet, but I just kind of saw these and thought, well, my kids will enjoy them anyway regardless of Easter because they're bunny crumpets. So I picked those up. They were £1 for 4, and I was pleased to see them actually, because now I know that they exist, I can go back and pick them up close this time with Easter coming around the corner as well. Got some sesame bagels, absolutely love these, obsessed. Got some folded flatbread, and that's for one of our meals this week. We're going to do halloumi flatbreads. Then we've got some Kingsmill 50/50 for toast or sandwiches, that kind of thing throughout the week. And then the frozen items are seasoned french fries. They look really nice actually. I saw that Asda did a bacon seasoned french fry packet as well, but they were slightly less in a packet and more expensive, so I didn't go for them. But if you're into that, like if you wanted to make dirty fries for example, they would be pretty cool to try. And then I just got a cheapy garlic bread cheesy pizza, because even if we have this on like the side with like say pasta, or the kids decorate it and like hack it and we turn it into a pizza, then they're quite handy to have in the freezer. So those are the 2 frozen items that I got. And then everything else is over here. So I'm gonna start with the veggies, and I got 2 onions. I'm sure I ordered 3, but I've only got 2. Which is annoying, but never mind, like if I need one I can always pop out and get it. I've got 2 carrots as well. We've got some baby leaf rocket salad ×2, because I like this one. I really like it with rocket. I feel like it like livens it up a little bit. I have a cucumber here, and then also a coriander. What I did notice with Asda when I was shopping, because I did it online, they have like less loose items and then like less options for things. So normally I would buy like a massive coriander, but they just didn't have it available. I don't know if that was just like my store's availability, because obviously it filters down what you can buy based on what's in stock near you. But yeah, I had to get a tiny one, which is a bit annoying. I got some tender stem broccoli, that was £1, which is actually quite reasonable I think for tender stem. Some padron chilies, and these are £1, and there's loads of them, so any that we don't use, these could be frozen as well, which is really handy. We've got some Maris Piper potatoes, some baby potatoes here, and then we have some sweet chilli hummus that's just like chilling around here. Some kale. The kale looks a bit, you know, like wet, you know, like sometimes when veg is starting to go, so I'm gonna have to keep an eye on that, because it says it doesn't go off until the 4th of March, which is like in another 4 days, so I'm hoping it doesn't go manky before we use it. Garlic and herb olives, there were loads of different olive selections, and again they were quite affordable. Garlic, again couldn't buy any loose garlic at like my online order, but this will last us for a while. I have some baby plum tomatoes as well. Then I ordered a pack of pepperoni, but the substitution was to send me like 5 individual ones, which is absolutely fine. That was just like one of the substitutions that we got this week. Bill is obsessed with these, so I'm picking them up for like lunch boxes and snacks because he just really likes them. I got some ginger as well for 40p. I couldn't buy this loose, but again, any that we don't use I can grate and freeze it. I have some milk slices. I only ever see these in Asda, because there is an Asda nearby to us, and I will pop it in on occasion. But they're like little like chocolatey, milky, cakey slices. You keep them in the fridge. The kids love them. So they're like as a snack, a treat, or for a lunchbox. Then I got some light soft cheese for bagels, that kind of thing. Garden Gang amazing apples. Then we got some blueberries and some strawberries. These were on offer. And then we also got, I think we said baby plum tomatoes, haven't we? Got a bunch of bananas, 6 of them there. And then dairy wise, we have fat-free Greek style yogurt. We've got some double cream, although I'm pretty sure I didn't buy one that was that big. I think that might have been a substitution, but we'll make use of it. 2 halloumis. We've got some cheese strings because kids are obsessed, and these ones were on offer. Cheese strings are on offer everywhere at the moment. I don't know like if they're just pushing themselves, but they seem to be discounted in every shop that I go to, which is good because my kids love them. We have a cheddar and mozzarella cheese blend, and then we've got some fromage frais. These are like the cheapy ones, and I'm really pleased to see that Asda do them because they're just a lot more affordable, especially because my kids go through yogurts like nobody's business. Like they could between them have like 6 a day sometimes, depending on what we're having and what they have for dessert and stuff. They go down so quickly. We have 2 snap pieces because these like do the kids with some veg on the side as a evening meal, but also they're great to have in for lunches. And I just thought I would get them, and like if we use them this week that's great, but if we don't I'll stick them in the freezer. Just thought they were reasonably priced, so I picked those up as a bit of a random purchase. Then we have some pizza dough, which I'm going to use for like various little like bits of snacks and like things like that with the kids, but I'll go into that on another video. Then I have some bacon lardons for a recipe I'm doing. This, I love fire and smoke. When I was studying in Slimming World, they used to do little pots of these at Boots, and the ham was so tasty as like a snack. And this is their like ham shavings, so like little bits of smoked ham, but it's such good quality and so tasty, so I got that for myself and well, anyone that wants it really, but I'm pretty sure that it will be me that eats most of this. I also got some finely sliced ham. I got the extra special range because I always try and buy the best quality meat when I can, which is also why I picked up these meatballs. They were on rollback. So much stuff was on rollback this week. I don't know if that's normal because I'm not an Asda shopper generally, but they were really affordable. Like you could buy a big pack of meatballs that were like less quality, but what I would normally go for, but then these were £1.97 each, so I bought 2 packs because 12 won't go very far with a family of like 5. I feel like my kids are really starting to up how much they eat, especially Bill, so this just will not do us like 1 packet. But what it might be that I use like 1.5 packets and save half for the kids, like as like a quick lunch, and stick those in the freezer one night. But they're really reasonable. Then I got these, which are triple chilli sausages. They're a little bit spicy, but they're the only type of sausage that I could find that will mimic Italian spicy sausage that I found in a recipe which is US based. We just don't get that kind of sausage over here. We get like chorizo and stuff, but nothing that really mimics that. So I'm hoping that these will kind of do the job. So I'm excited to try them. Got some chicken that was on rollback chicken, £3.40, which is quite reasonable. That kind of matches Aldi prices as well, so I was happy with that. Parmigiano Reggiano cheese, and then I think that that is everything. So as usual, I'm going to get it all put away, and then I will go through the meal plan when I am actually dressed, because I'm in my pyjamas right now and I will not be filming looking like I do at the moment. So that is the end of the grocery haul, and you know what, because I'm filming this a little bit later from when I filmed the actual haul part of this video, I am really impressed with some of the stuff that we got from Asda, particularly those chili sausages. They were amazing. They're so tasty, and I've not seen any like that elsewhere, if you know what I mean, because they normally have like a chorizo vibe to them if you get something that's a little bit spicier than normal, but they were really good. And yeah, we got a really good deal on Corona, ironically. But the meal plan for this particular week, Friday we did a slow cooker chicken chili, so it's kind of like doing a chili but without mince, and we had chicken instead, if that makes sense. So I put a few chicken breasts in the slow cooker with a diced onion with some garlic. I added a whole jar of like a green salsa. I added some chicken stock, enough to cover, chili flakes, like I think it was like a Mexican seasoning, maybe about 1/3 of a tub of that, and I just let it cook away for about 3 to 4 hours on high. I shredded it all up and put it back in the pan. I also added some chopped tomatoes into there before I forget, and shredded it all up, mixed it through, and then we served it with rice, and we had, what else do we have, tortilla chips as well. But it was really good, like a bit of guacamole on top, some sour cream, some cheese, coriander always, and a squeeze of lime. It was really good. So that's a good idea if you want to like try eating less red meat, like try it with chicken instead. It did feel lighter and a bit fresher, and it was really nice, and I would make it again. Then on Saturday we went to my auntie's house, and she actually did a spag bol because we were visiting her new puppy, and it was just such a lovely evening, and it went down really well because I feel like spag bol is just a crowd pleaser in our wider family and our like immediate family at home. Then on Sunday I did something quick and easy because we had a really busy weekend. I actually filmed this weekend, so if you want to film that I will like leave it linked down below, but we went and saw friends and stuff, and we had a busy morning with like swimming and football class for Stan. So I did something really easy, which was just spaghetti and meatballs with garlic bread and salad. The meatballs were the ready-made ones from Asda, the Taste the Difference or whatever their posh version is, and they were really nice, actually really tasty, and the kids really liked this. So I feel like I would add this one to my more regular cooking arsenal in future, because I like dishes that are just crowd pleasers and they're relatively balanced as well. I did ham and cheese quesadillas for the kids with corn on the cob, and then we had leftover chicken chili quesadillas with roasted mini potatoes and salad, because I have spinning on a Monday and I can't eat with the kids because otherwise I will vom everywhere, which wouldn't go down very well in my class. Then on Tuesday we had possibly one of the best soups I have ever had. I shared it over on my Instagram, which is @charlottetaylor if you are new to me, so you can follow me over there if you like. But it was incredible. It was something called, I'm looking at my phone, Zuppa Toscana, and I believe it's like an Olive Garden recipe. So obviously I'm from the UK, we don't have Olive Garden here, so it seems a bit like, ooh, different to me, whereas maybe if you're based in the US you'll be like, oh, that old thing, be like, I don't know, common recipe to you, I don't know, but it was really good, and that's what I used the chili sausages for. And there was kale in there was like cream, chicken stock and onion, and it was just like, it was so tasty. I can't describe it. It was so nice, and everybody loved that. So if you are in the mood to try a different soup, definitely try that one. Then on Wednesday, which was last night, Mark made us a chicken cashew curry with rice, and we had some naan bread as well. I think we did. Yeah, we did, and it was really good. He blended everything up himself and like toasted off the cashews and stuff. It was really good. I think the recipe that he found was on the BBC Good Food website, so I will leave that link down below for you if that's the case. And then tonight, which is Thursday, we're having halloumi flatbreads with salad and fries as well. So we've got like leaves, tomato, cucumber, red onion, olives, and I'm going to do some grated carrot as well, so everyone can make their own. And Bill has beavers tonight, so it'll be a lot easier for us and like nice and quick one. But yeah, that was everything for this week, this past week anyway. And I need to do another one of these now, it's reminded me. But we're away this weekend, Mark and I, because for his Christmas present I got him a trip, just us two, to go to the lakes and chill out for a bit, and I am really excited about it. We've gotten very lucky and I can't wait. So I've not ordered any food specifically for the week ahead because we're not going to be here, but I do need to go and do a quick shop now for my parents and the kids, just so everyone's all stocked up. I'm rambling as per, always do this. But yeah, thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe if you are new, I'll leave that down to you. But other than that, have a lovely day, whatever you're up to, a lovely evening, weekend, whatever, and I will hopefully see you very soon. Bye.